And a very big story, the FBI executing a surprise search at former President Trump's Mar A Lago estate. Investigators looking into whether Trump took classified records from the White House while leaving office. It's unclear whether Trump could face criminal charges, but it does signal agents had enough information to convince a judge to sign off on the warrant. And that raid coming as the former president also faces separate investigations related to the January 6th riot, his conduct in Georgia after the 2020 election, and his business dealings in New York.
Well, tonight, the former president and Republican colleagues calling the raid politically motivated and vowing retaliation against the Justice Department. Here's Fox 2's Charlie Langton.
You're talking about the former president of the United States. That's as sensitive as it's going to get.
Lawyer, law professor, currently head of the Detroit Crime Commission and formerly in charge of the FBI in Detroit.
I mean, the FBI and the Department of Justice have a lot of explaining to do.
We caught up with Andy Arena to get his thoughts on Monday's FBI raid that took place at former President Donald Trump's Mar A Lago home. Is it easy to get a search warrant?
It depends on what it is you're looking for. With a case like what the FBI just did at Mar A Lago, I mean, obviously it's sensitive.
Sensitive in that the FBI, and ultimately a judge, would have to scrutinize the request to get a search warrant. Do you think the Attorney General maybe signed off on this?
I would be stunned if the Attorney General and the Director of the FBI did not sign off on this.
And normally for a search warrant, there should be a defined crime that the FBI is investigating, as well as the specific evidence to be collected, which at this time, many are speculating. Should the FBI or the Attorney General make a statement to the general public as to what the FBI was looking for?
You know, it's unfortunate they sealed everything, because I think that would probably shed some light on what they did and why they did it.
And what about the timing of the raid just weeks before a major election?
It's got to be overwhelming. There's got to be a lot of reason behind doing something like this at this time.
And although Andy Arena says that politics can creep its way into the legal system, what about with the current head of the FBI? Is he above politics?
I've met Christopher Wray. I've worked with Christopher Wray. He seemed to be a pretty sharp, above board kind of guy to me.
Stay tuned. In Detroit, Charlie Langton, Fox 2 News.